the people in the government who were voted into power are lying to us. And us kids seem to be the only ones who notice and are prepared to call BS. Companies trying to make caricatures of the teenagers nowadays, saying that all we are is self-involved and trend-obsessed, and they hush us into submissions when our message doesn't reach the ears of the nation. We are prepared to call BS.
What a chaotic week this has been. So, before I carry on, I just want to say that I have empathy for the victims of the Parkland High School shooting, and my thoughts still go with them and their families. That is something that will never change, and I stand by them in looking for ways to help them resolve all this. However, you have these corrupt liberal news outlets like CNN who are using these victims in order to boost ratings while also shove their own political agenda. A prime example of this is the other night when CNN held a town hall conference where the Parkland students got the chance to ask questions to Florida Senator Marco Rubio and NRA spokeswoman Dana Loesch, which turned out to be nothing more than an attack on the NRA and anybody that doesn't support their ideas.
I think what you're asking about is the assault weapons ban.
Yes, sir.
So let me be honest with you about that one. If I believed that that law would have prevented this from happening, I would support it. But I want to explain to you why it would not.
Can you tell me right now that you will not accept a single donation from the NRA in the future? I wish the NRA lady I could have talked to, because I would ask her how she can look in the mirror, considering the fact that she has children.
Let me answer the question. Let me answer the question. You can shout me down when I'm finished, but let me answer him his question. He should have been barred from getting a firearm, and he should not have been able to. He should not have been able to purchase a firearm. So if I could change time and change circumstances, I would have done everything in my power to prevent that.
You just told this group of people that you are standing up for them. You're not standing up for them until you say, I want less weapons.
I want to thank Dana Loesch of the NRA and also Sheriff Scott Israel for being here to listen to your questions.
It's so revolting that I can't even stomach this crap, because it's obvious that CNN is just using these kids to push their agenda on gun policy. And while it does upset me, it doesn't surprise me either, because CNN has always taken a tragedy and tried to twist it into their own agenda, because they know that people will watch and tune in to their bullshit. Yet what really upsets me is that there are other students who don't share the same thoughts that CNN and others have. Yet we don't get to hear their side. In fact, one of the students, Colton Hab, was supposed to ask questions at the town hall, and he is one of the victims and people who actually helped save the lives of most of the students during the shooting. Yet he didn't get the chance to ask his own questions, because CNN wanted him to ask their questions.
So you sent them a long, in effect, essay on what you thought, but they put
Yes,
their
sir.
own words in the question, and they weren't the same as the words you had said in, they were the producer's words?
Absolutely. They had taken what I had wrote and what I had briefed on and talked about, and they actually wrote the question for me.
But not with your words. I mean, they put their own words into your question, even after they'd asked you to send questions in. But that seems dishonest.
It definitely did, and that's kind of why I didn't go last night. Originally, I had thought that it was going to be more of my own question and my own say, and then it turned out to be more of just a script. And she had actually said that over the phone, that I needed to stick to the script.
That's remarkable.
CNN is scripting these kids on what they should say, which of course CNN is denying it, and are essentially calling these students liars. Yes, CNN is calling these students who were victims of the Parkland shooting liars because they don't agree with them on their ideas of gun policy. So it's clear that they don't give a shit about the victims. They only want to manipulate people and make money off of this tragedy. And if you don't agree with them on their position on guns, then they'll attack you and say you don't care about the victims. Which just goes to show you how far they'll go to push their own agenda on people. And I'm not upset with the victims, as I know they are being manipulated into saying this. And it's just disgusting. It really is. Anyways, I've said enough. This has been Politically Cynical. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. You all have a fantastic day and keep fighting the good fight against liberal bullshit.